Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mr. MRH. Good morning, Race and Love, Miss Danny. On the sidelines, Florida Claimers Ted. Hey, Mr. Baby Shark, Baby Shark. Hey, Ken, how you doing this morning? Good morning, babe. Okay, so I think I got everybody so far. Good morning to my bushwatchers. I know y'all busy. I was seeing what y'all was putting in chat, and I missed Leanne's last night because I was over there at Arky's house, Arkansas, and so I missed that. But I watched like 30 minutes of it. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of it. But y'all did y'all's thing over there. Y'all did that. Y'all did y'all's comedy. Hey, Mr. White, or how you doing? Y'all did y'all's comedy last night, and so far what I've seen, and Mr. MRH, that was funny. You did your thing. Well, I was trying to make sure our Arky girl was, straight. Okay. Yeah, because if I don't know who it is, I'll be like, I ain't answering it. Because I have trolls trying to get on my shit. So if I don't know, if somebody don't tell me, and um, I don't answer it, just know it's because I don't know. Okay, so it was the one. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that's you right there. I just have to make sure because I do have a lot of people trying to follow me for no reason, and I'm like, what the fuck? I also need to unblock Pencil, and I got to explain to her why I did that and what went through my head and processes during that moment. Hopefully, she'll forgive me. She seems like a very forgiving person, but I got to tell her what happened and why I did that at the time. Yeah, we were up on we were up on pedal. Yeah, we was all up on pedal on Arky's dancing naked. That's pretty cool, Mr. Kenny. That's actually pretty cool trying to get something changed and done in this world. That's crazy, Miss Danny. What the hell was you on the phone with them that long for? What had happened was sometimes I hate talking to those people though, like because it does. They just be. It takes forever with them people. I swear to God, be on the phone for like 6 hours trying to get something done and still don't get nothing accomplished. Sometimes. Oh my God, just for a question? Damn, Miss Danny. That's terrible. That's terrible that you had to stay on the phone that damn long just to get one question answered. And let me guess, they transferred you. Oh my God. And they still didn't answer the question. They still didn't answer the question. You're like, I just have a very simple question. Damn. They don't switch me to six different people. Nobody knows the damn answer. And now you got to call me back to tell me the answer. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Miss Linda. How you doing? Listen, Linda. Listen. Miss Linda, you're gonna catch that with your name though, because that became a meme and people love that meme. How you doing, Miss Linda? I hope you're having a good morning this morning. I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes talking to those people can be fucking awful, pretty much. So, yesterday we was talking about like, oh, and if y'all didn't know, Watcher put out a new short. She has a new short on her channel. Um, and whatnot from this morning. It's a PSA. It's a public service announcement. There's a masked vagina abuser on the loose, y'all. There's a masked vagina abuser on the loose. He wants to smack people in their vaginas. Hey, Miss Catherine. Good morning. I swear to God, your kids would say that all the time. That is a good meme, though. It is. It is. At least your name's not Karen. You have to deal with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would get so upset. I'd be like, look, that's just my name. Okay. My mom gave me that name. I think sometimes they don't think before they speak. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have never say I'm going to smack somebody in the vagina. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would ever say that out of my mouth, or think that, or even go to that point. I might say I might, knock a hoe upside the head, throw sand in their eye. I'd like to spit a peach nut in that dude's eye, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. You know what I'm saying? I might say I want to spit a peach nut in that dude's eye. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's about it. I mean, I don't think about punching people in the crotch all the time, or even in the tit. Like I haven't thought about that, but that's a good one now that I think about it. Might need to punch somebody in the tit, but not in the vagina or you know the pee pee. Like I ain't gonna knock somebody's private areas. He been stalking the shit out of you, Miss Danny. I think he has a real thing for you. Like even when you're quiet and don't say nothing about him, and you were gone for like a week or so, or 2 weeks or something, that you really wasn't talking about nobody. You was just chilling. It was still Danny, 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 Danny. Hey, Miss Madison. I hope you're having a good morning. Miss Danny, we need to get you an ugly, creepy mask so he stops trying to follow you around, because I think it's because you're a beautiful woman, and I think they're obsessed with you the same they are with Betty. They cannot stand when a pretty woman rejects them. Can't stand it. Oh, the wedding's already been canceled. I knew that was going to happen, Miss Catherine. Are they fighting now? You know that there's going to be some drama. I saw some of the drama, Miss Catherine. I was over there at Nessa's house in the bushes, and I saw that her and Stefan had a little bit of a falling out kind of situation. It is sick. It is sick. I will say that. Why would you think about punching somebody in the vagina? Why would a man? Oh, they ain't fighting. They just decided not to get married. Okay. Um, why would a man want to punch a woman in her private parts? Why would a man want to fight a woman? Why would a man want to meet up with a woman in a physical altercation in the first fucking place? Well, it's because you're not a man. Let me say it that way. Men don't do that. Little boys do that. Okay, Mr. Kenny. But you know what I'm saying? Little boys do that. Men do not put their hands on women in any way, shape, or form. A real man does not do that. A real man. Good morning, Crazy Brad. I saw you over there, girl. At least you got hair on your head and you got a chin. You know what you need to tell him? It really bothers him, Danny, when people tell him he ain't got a chin. You need to tell him at least you have a chin. And he knows he wants to touch your boobies. Okay? Just saying. But he called you all that, but yet he talks about you in a possessive way almost. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. Uh, Yeah, I got a little bit of extra chin too. I done said I'd share some if you needed some. I give a little bit, I got an extra chin here, because I got that fat face syndrome, and I'm really not that big of a woman, but my face is so damn fat. I got chubby cheek syndrome. I got that from my daddy. I can't help it. Or as they say, Big Head Tommy, who would knock them out in one punch. The little pussy pump boys couldn't deal with that 60-something-year-old man. They wouldn't be able to deal with him. That 60-year-old man with a heart condition and a bad back would still knock them the fuck out. Yeah, baby face syndrome is what I got pretty much. And so I would share some of this fat, double chin with them if they need some, need a little extra. Okay, let me follow this link, Mr. Kenny. Okay, okay. I'm going to share this. Mr. Kenny has um, a petition that he needs help with signatures. And I'm going to share this petition. This petition is actually a good thing. And I'm going to read it to y'all so y'all know what it is. Freedom Without Fear Act. The issue. Growing up from the tender age of 5, I was introduced not to colorful alphabets or brightly illustrated charts or numbers on blocks, but to the stark reality of lockdown drills. For 13 years, from the ages of 5 to 18, lockdown drills punctuated our routine classroom experience, casting long shadows over innocent childhoods. More than just exercise, they served as grim reminders that gun violence could strike at any moment. The reality hit even closer to home during an actual lockdown in high school, when the echo of every step was a source of dread, resonating with the silent hopes and prayers that our school would remain unscathed by another senseless tragedy. This must change. The United States, known for its spirit of freedom and innovation, should not remain shackled by outdated laws that do not reflect our current societal needs. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), the gun homicide rate in the United States is 25 times higher than that of other developed countries. Our children deserve better. They deserve the right to learn in environments free from fear. By introducing a comprehensive gun reform bill, we can take stride to ensure safety and security in our schools and communities. Concrete steps can be taken, such as enforcing universal background checks, limiting the sale of high capacity magazines, and implementing mandatory waiting periods. In an era where the power of a unified voice can spark change, let us use ours to call upon legislators to act with urgency and moral conviction. We need a bill for comprehensive gun reform, one that prioritizes the safety of our citizens over the interest of the few, the lives of the countless Americans, the futures of numerous children, depending on legislation that embraces rationality and You may ask, humanity. You may ask, what is this the Freedom Without Fear Act? Well, here we go. The Freedom Without Fear Act. Every day in America, more than 120 people are killed by guns and over 200 more are wounded. That's nearly 45,000 lives lost each year to gun violence, lives that could have been saved with common sense reforms. We believe freedom should never mean living in fear. The Second Amendment guarantees the right to bear arms, but with rights come responsibilities. Parents should not have to wonder if their children will come home from school. Communities should not have to live in fear of grocery shopping, worship, or attending a concert. It is time for Congress to pass the Freedom Without Fear Act to address this national crisis. What the act demands: universal background checks. Every gun sale license, private, online, or at a gun show must include a background check. No loopholes, no exceptions, except in immediate family transfer with written record. Safe storage laws. Firearms must be stored securely when not in use. Homes with minors must use locks or safes to prevent child access. Private sale regulation. Private sellers completing more than 5 transfers per year must obtain a federal firearms license. All private sales must be documented with proof of background checks. Limit on assault weapons and high capacity magazines. Ban the sale, manufacture, and transfer of assault style weapons and magazines holding more than 10 rounds. Current owners may keep existing weapons but cannot sell or transfer them. Ammunition oversight. All ammo sale requires photo ID. Bulk purchases over 500 rounds require a background check. Suspicious purchases must be reported to the ATF. Training and licensing. First-time gun buyers must complete a certified safety course. Ownership of more than 5 firearms requires a federal license, renewable every 5 years. Why this matters. States with universal background checks have 48% fewer gun suicides and 47% fewer women shot by intimate partners. Nearly 4.6 million children live in homes with unlocked loaded guns. Mass shootings with high capacity magazines result in 5 times more people shot and twice as many deaths. We regulate cold medicine and car insurance more strictly than ammunition. Our call to action: we demand that Congress act now, not after the next tragedy, not after more families buried their children. Pass the Freedom Without Fear Act and show the American people that their lives matter more than the gun lobby's profits. So I'm going to drop this petition link if you would like to sign that, for anybody that does want to sign that. Okay? So this is the petition link, y'all. It's the Freedom Without Fear Act. And our beautiful K fam did that. So there is the link right there. Probably does want some of his on, Miss Danny. That's probably why they be hating on us so much. They be hating on me and my husband because we happy as hell. Hey, Miss Justice, my sassy pants. How's my sassy pants doing this morning? Also, say hey to hubby. Also, hey Damien, I hope you're having you have a good day today. I know you're probably already gone, but I just had to say that because that's my nephew. You know, I got to shout out my nephew. Okay, I got to do that. That's regulatory. We happy and we sassy and we know it. And what? I think that's why they always trying to come after me and my husband, is because we're happy and they're not. I'm sorry that your relationship is extremely unhappy. I'm sorry that you are not happy in what you're living in and that you're mad at people that have good relationships. Like Miss Danny, like Miss Betty, like myself. Y'all get extremely angry when two people love each other. You get mad at Miss Sassy Pants because she has a loving husband. You get mad at everybody in this chat who has loving relationships. I'm sorry. We can't help that we have that. It's not our fault we actually took the time to find a great partner in life. Hey, Mr. Jim Cunningham, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. Say what you want to say, babe. It's your choice. You have the freedom to say what the fuck you want to say and kiss anybody who don't like it. Can kiss both sides of your ass cheeks. I'm just saying. But that petition that I just posted does go for Baby Shark, and I'm going to post it again to my community page because I know sometimes it don't post right here, so I am going to post it again. I actually believe that's a good idea, Mr. Kenny. I actually believe that's a really good idea because here's the thing: responsible gun owners already do those things, but the irresponsible, and I'm going to tell you the hardest thing. You know, the hardest thing, in my opinion, for the thing is to get some of these unlicensed guns off the streets from the black market. So I don't think you should take away guns completely because it does help cut down on. Because if the bad guys were the only ones to have them, you get what I'm saying. But there should be stricter laws. It would prevent a lot of people with mental problems. It would prevent a lot of people from doing dumb shit because the gun's registered, right? It would prevent some things. You can't. It's like you can't uncheck a box once it's checked. You can't take away cigarettes. You can't take away alcohol after it's already been given out because people are going to continue to do it, right? It's just making it a little bit stricter and harder for them to do dumb shit. And technically, nobody needs an AR-15 in their life. Let me read what Babe said. From experience, I know how some act when trapped in certain places. The projection from self-hatred is real and wouldn't doubt that being the case. I do believe they have self-hatred. I believe that's why they're so jealous and keep coming after my husband. I really truly believe that. Jealousy is a thing. They're jealous that he has somebody that loves him regardless of everything. They're jealous that they can't be free. They're jealous that life stifles them and that they can't be themselves. Just be yourself, baby. And you ain't got a lot of kick it, Craig. You ain't got a lot of kick it. Just be yourself. It's self hatred at its form. That's why they're so hateful. Only people who hate themselves and hate their life do shit like that. Think about it in retrospect, okay? I've never seen any of you beautiful people randomly, for no reason, attack people just because they back away or don't like you or don't like something you've said. Now, you may have a opinion about it, but to actually go as far as they do, no, I've never seen any of you do that. That's right, babe. Living in your truth and being happy. And good morning, Roddy Love. How you doing, beautiful? I know that's crazy, right? Our freedom of speech is more regulated than the Second Amendment, which is true because here's the thing about freedoms in America, this is what a lot of people don't know. You have a freedom for almost everything, but your freedom cannot overstep anybody else's freedom, right? So that's why freedom of speech is actually regulated, right? And also should be the Second Amendment be regulated. Here's the thing: your freedom cannot overstep somebody else's. Transformers more than meets the eye. I think a lot more people are like that, and they just won't live in their truth. They won't live in their truth. They won't live in they won't live their real life. They don't want to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. It's so freeing just to be your damn self. And you ain't gotta lie to the world to try to claim you're one way or you're this or you're that. Just be yourself. You ain't gotta. Here's the thing: a lot of people will try to create. Oh, I love you, Miss Justice. Thank you, love. We have a lot of loving, good people in this community, and y'all were funny as hell last night. I got to catch the rest of that, but I caught some of it, and y'all were funny as hell. I value that too, Miss Denny. I love when people are authentically themselves, unapologetically themselves. Don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks about them. You know what I'm saying? That is true, Roddy. They have an inferiority complex. It makes them feel bigger when they can put other people down, right? Because basically, if you look at what they're saying, they're projecting what they're thinking about themselves on other people. They're taking their hurt, their pain, the things that they've been through, and they're projecting it and putting it on other people. So where they've had addictions, they try to say everybody's an addict. Where they've had abuse in their life, they try to claim that on everybody else. Where they're not being able to live their truth, they're putting hate on other people. It's an inferiority complex, not superiority. My bad. But they do. I will say they think they're superior to other people, also at the same time, because that's part of their narcissism, right? It's part of their narcissism to think that they're better than everybody, that their accomplishments mean more in life than other people's. I hate to tell you, that's not the facts. Even if you are a famous person, let's say, you know, let's say, let's say that you were a famous celebrity. That wouldn't make you no different than me or Miss Justice in chat or Roddy or anybody else just because you're a celebrity. Nobody is better than anybody else. We are all have our own problems. Even the most richest person you can think of, Elon Musk, has his issues, right? Has his complexities, has abuse in his past, has bad things that happen. Everybody. He's just a person just like me and you, right? There ain't no different. So nobody is better than others. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Heidi, good morning, my beauty. And as you should, as I'm not. I love you, babe, for you, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Justice. And she's right on that. She's absolutely 1000%. I love you for you, and it don't matter. So fuck all the haters. They didn't accomplish shit. Did you hear that? You thought you was going to accomplish something. All these people you put down, you thought and tried to talk to old neighbors and people who really don't know them and all this other shit, you didn't accomplish what you wanted to. You think you won. You think you did nothing. You realize that, right? You didn't tarnish their reputation. Nobody gives a fuck what you say. Everybody still loves them. So what did you really accomplish? There is no accomplishment there. That is not a trophy to win. In fact, that makes you look like a piece of shit to do that to people. Because here's the thing. You claim, oh, they did this to me, they did that to me, they did this to me, they did that to me. And then you lie about what they did to make it seem worse than what it's the actuality. But you got to ask yourself, ponder this question. I would love the psychologist that goes over there to ponder this question. If someone has thousands, I don't mean 100, I don't mean 30, I don't mean 40, thousands of people who do not like them, right? What is the common denominator in this? Why would so many people dislike certain people? If you have over 1,000 haters, you've done something. It's normal to have one or two for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe three or four because somebody didn't like the words that came out of your mouth, or they don't like the fact that you're white. They don't like the fact that you're black. They don't like the fact that you're green. They don't like the fact that you're Christian. They don't like the fact that you're pagan. So on and so forth, right? For some reason or another, superficial reasons, right? It's a normal to have one or two, maybe even three or four, right? But to have thousands, no, no, there's a common denominator here, and you've done some really heinous shit for that many people to not like you. When you start getting that kind of numbers, you've done some fucked up shit. I'm just saying. Because let me ask this question. How many people in chat have thousands of haters? How many people in chat have over 100 people who try to, or who say the same exact thing over and over again, who have the same exact story, but it's 1,000 different people's stories, 100 different people's stories, but they all sound very similar? I know I don't. I don't think anybody else in this chat has that many. I do not think um I don't think anybody in this chat has Elon Joe Future ex baby daddy, so you can get I gonna be rich, bitch. Okay, anyway, um, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any of us have that many. Um, you know what I'm saying, Mr. MRH? You don't have thousands of haters. You have just a few because they didn't like the words that because you tried to expose somebody else's truth using their own words. Now, most of us, the only anybody Watcher said anyone want to be backhanded by backhand her vagina. She's wanting to know if anybody wants to backhand her vagina. We've been talking about the backhand vagina. I don't know if you want to call them what you want to call them. You know, like the little sneaky thing off the cartoon. Yeah, there's going to be that, Mr. Kenny. That's normal, right? That's normal to have one or two, maybe even three or four. It's possible even have maybe up to 20 if they're hating you for no good reason and or because of somebody else's words, right? But when you start getting in the thousands and you have a whole article written by the fucking Rolling Stones, which is not a small publication, you might be a fucking have an issue there. You might have done some fucked up shit and you're still doing fucked up shit. So that means you not learned from your past and change to be a better human. When it starts getting in the thousands, you are the common denominator. If you've moved from every community on YouTube and every community on YouTube fucking hates you, you're the common denominator. Like, for real though, think about that. How many of y'all could say that many people don't dislike you? I can't say that. I don't have that many people that dislike me. I have a handful, but not that many. Shit. And most of the people that don't like me really don't have a reason because I've done nothing to them. Watcher Boo, I saws it, and you ain't sloppy, girl. You keep it right and you keep it tight. They just jealous because you do. Theirs ain't right and it ain't tight. And you know they like to fuck around and sleep with porn stars that you could drive a car in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That you could fall off and fall into it and fall into the gap, fall into the gap. You know what I mean? They like the kind of women that you can do that. That's why they tried to put that on you. But they mad and upset because you can get the BBC and they can't. You get what I'm saying? And you keep it right and you keep it tight. And they hate the fact that you can get it and they can't. They hate the fact that they think what they think about you, but you, all the time I love him. Okay. You know I love my nephew so much. But you know, they hate the fact that you know you can get it and they can't. They're like, well, why can this girl get it but I can't? I'm sorry, but she has a chin. Something you'll never understand. And she don't look like an uncircumcised penis head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she has hair growing out of her head and you ain't got none. I'm sorry that people want to touch her vagina but don't want to touch yours. And that's why you're so upset with her. I'm sorry that people actually want to bless Watcher and hug her and love her and they don't love you. I'm sorry that when Watcher does eventually, knock on wood, leave this earth, there are going to be people who cry and mourn and love her, but that won't happen at your funeral. I'm sorry that people actually love Watcher but hate your ass. I guess that's why you so upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the people in this chat are so loved and you're not. I guess that's why you're so angry. And we know they ain't getting a pencil sharpened. We know they ain't getting no head. They ain't getting no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry they feel unwanted in life, that their partners don't give a fuck about them. And that's why they so angry. Because hurt people, you know, we've always heard that. And when you don't have a happy life and a happy home life, it shows. It shows in your actions. So, what you're trying to project on other people, we already know it's happened in your life. I'm sorry, but you're literally projecting your own insecurities onto others. Just live your truth, live your life. They get triggered over everything. Watcher, don't you realize that if you said the sky is blue, girl, they try to have a whole argument with you that the sky ain't blue and it's reflecting color and all this other bullshit. Hey, D Ham Show Love. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Miss Raditha, how's the puppy doing? If y'all don't know this Cash App that's up on the screen, it's going to be up there. Miss Raditha's puppy. We need help with her with money with vet bills. So that's gonna stay up there, y'all, until Miss Raditha tells me that everything's okay, and then I'll take it down. But until then, every little bit helps. So I'm gonna keep that cash out rolling. Okay. He wants to body slam you. Watcher, that sounds like some stalkerish behavior. Isn't that a direct threat? That's a direct threat. Oh my God, girl. I think he wants to tangle with you in the bedroom, girl. You better run. I think he has a little thingy thing for you. Girl, you better run as fast as you can and tell him you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Girl, that sounds like some stalkerish ass behavior. And then driving past somebody's work, like constantly, dog. I would be scared for my life. I swear, I'd be scared. I'd be scared. I might need to get an order of protection if I were you. Somebody talking about smacking you in the vagina and body slamming you and backhanding you and all this other stuff. Child, you might need to be scared for your life. I'm just saying. That's true, Twistar. And good morning, beautiful. That's right. That's what I say all the time. It really doesn't matter what the public opinion is. It matters what your family thinks. Oh, wait until the and who the fuck's gonna watch it? My damn doc's only got 4 likes. I'm still sad about that. Watcher got more likes than I did. Some bullshit. I didn't get no but 4 likes, y'all. I should have got more than 4. And the other time they did another show on me, it only got 5. That's some bullshit. I need more likes than that. That is true. Better pissed off than pissed on. I think they might want to get pissed on though, Watcher. I think they like the golden showers. And I think they love to bring May flowers with their golden showers. And I think they want to have golden showers together. I'm just saying. That's why they like to put those things on people where and stuff. I think they may have you know, I think some folks is into it. Twistar, don't you poo on me? Don't you pee on me? Don't you get no bodily fluids? Hell to the no. That's the one thing. No. She's on amoxicillin for 7 days. No stones or crystals. She had her X-ray. She is on amoxicillin. That's good. That's good, Miss Raditha. That's so good. We are so excited for that. So excited. Yes, that's what I was saying, Miss Justice. That's what I was saying. And I think, they always talk about sticking things in people's holes in their backs and all kind of weird shit. I don't know anybody who thinks about stuff like that. Yeah, I don't kink shame nobody, but I can't be doing all that. I can't be nah. I can't be doing all that. And we do not put incest to the test because it's not the best. I know some of y'all motherfuckers really want to do that with each other, but don't be telling us and putting it on us that you want to do that. Don't project your bullshit on nobody else. Don't be projecting that. Don't nobody around here want to do that shit but you. We know you got some kinks, but shit, just be chill with them. Be like, yeah, that's my kink. Don't be trying to say other people like to do that because you want to do that. Okay? Have you ever noticed that that's what they love to do, though? They love to take their things that they want to do in life and the things that they want to, that they want to actually kind of, you get what I mean? And they put it on other people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A very sick person thinks of stuff like that. Because I wouldn't even think that about somebody, right? I wouldn't even think to think that about somebody or put that on their head. And I sure the fuck, knowing it's a lie, wouldn't run around saying it because that's lie roasting. And I'm going to tell you something. You can ask the D Ham show or anybody from the beef sector, Miss Catherine, anybody that's in here. We don't like that lie roasting bullshit. If you're going to roast somebody, roast them for the facts of their life. That is true, Twistar. Warped minds go to warped places and project that shit onto other people. People that have really warped sense of self and, family and all this other shit. Like, here's my question for you. Who hurt you? Who hurt you so bad? What happened in your childhood? What trauma are you trying to run from that you got to project your shit onto other people? You get what I'm saying? Like, what happened to you when you was a kid? Like, something bad happened there. You got some kind of unresolved trauma in your life that you need to go to therapy for. Like, for real though. You got some issues. And maybe go see a real therapist and get some help. You know what I mean? There's a lot of motherfuckers. This is a generalized statement. This go for a lot of people on here, if you think about it. A lot of these people got damn trauma, unresolved trauma in their life, and they're projecting it and taking it out on other people instead of going to actually get help. That is true. That is true, Twistar. Not always someone hurting them. Sometimes they have illnesses that they never got help with. That's very true. Mental illness is real, and some folks do need to go, get mental health evaluations and get help. Go to therapy. It's not a shame to do so. Go to a therapist. You need help. And warped sick minds and people who have zero home training. That's right. Ain't got a ain't got home training, not a nair nutter in their life. Some of these folks need a little more than help, Chad. Mm. We're going to pray for them, or at least I am. I don't know what y'all's belief systems are in chat, but whether you believe in prayer or sending, good or bad thoughts or whatever, or, because I don't judge folks. I don't judge people based on anything, about your race, religion, sexual orientation. I judge people based on the content of their character. Are you a good person? Do you treat me well? If you're good to me, I'm good to you. If you're an asshole, I'll be one right back. That is true. That is true, Twistar. People tend to sabotage themselves more often than not. They do not realize until the damage is done. And then you have, narcissists out there who believe they're better than everyone, and that, that's why they like to try to say they're rich and others are poor, or they have such a great life when technically they don't. And the reason they're saying those things about other people and putting other people down is because their life is terrible and it's the only way they can feel better about themselves. It's the only way they can try to feel better about themselves is when they do shit like that to other people. They try to downgrade others to make themselves feel better because their life is so unimportant. Their life is so trash. They're so unhappy with their life that they try to downplay others and make others feel like shit because they don't have a life. They don't have good things going on for them. They're extremely unhappy. They're depressed. You know what I'm saying? They could have a lot of different things going. They could have narcissism. They could have, bipolar disorder. They could have multiple personality disorder. They could have a bunch of other things, right? And they're not being treated for it or helped with it, and it's going unchecked. And so they're extremely depressive, usually manic. They usually have a lot of different things going on. And so they project and they take out their insecurities and their hurt and their feelings on others to try to make themselves feel better. When really, truly, that just leads people to hate you more, right? And the more that people hate them, some people take that as a good thing. Some people take that as, it makes it worse for them. That's true. That's true, Baby Shark. How I look at it, he said, how I look at it, Mrs. Charlie, is those people don't need to project their sick fantasies on me. I'll set them in their place. That's true. It's they're kind of think of it, if you think of it in retrospect, a lot of these people who do this kind of stuff, right? Um, they're living in a fantasy land in their brain that they're so much better than other people and they want to hurt others to try to make themselves feel better. Um, some people actually truly believe that they're superior to others. And that's just not the case. You're not. Every person, whether you're the president of the United States, whether you're the best basketball player, the best football player, whatever it may be, you're still just human like everybody else. You're on the same playing field. I hate to tell you, you're no better than anyone else. That is true, Twistar. Miserable people like to make happy people miserable because they want people to join in on their pain. Yeah, let's not have the defeatist attitude. We can accomplish one thing at a time. I think some people, this is just my personal opinion, I think when they're super miserable in their life, they project that onto others because they want people to join them in their misery. So they try to knock them down. They try to destroy and tarnish their reputation. They try to hurt people in their life. They try to hurt them in any way they can because they're so miserable. They want you to be where they're at. They're so hurt that they want to hurt you like they're hurting. But that never works. You're actually making your mental illness worse and not helping yourself at all. You need to go seek mental health and go see an actual therapist and get over that shit because you'll be so much better instead of hold. And when people hold on to, a grudge to the point of, and the person actually didn't do anything to them, um, it's very telling. If you watch a person's behavior, their actions speak a lot louder than their words. They want attention. It's attention seeking. That is actually true, Mr. Kenny. A lot of people are attention seeking because they don't get enough attention in their life. They didn't get a pat on the back as a kid and go, good job. They didn't get that. So they're steadily seeking that. You know what I'm saying? They're seeking that attention. They're seeking that validation from others. And they'll get it any way they can, whether it be in the form of hate. You get what I'm saying? As long as they can get that attention, they need that attention. That's very true, Twistar. Yes, many like the attention, even negative. Some like to use the shock factor, and some are just cringy. That's true. They really need that attention in their life because they don't get it in real life. If you ever notice that a person who actually gets attention, love, and all these things, you don't see them act out like that. You don't see them do that to other people because they don't need it. They don't need the validation. You know what I'm saying? They don't need the attention. You get what I'm saying? Because they get it in their real life. People who act out online, 9 times out of 10, need attention. They're attention seeking. That needs to be looked into more when it comes to mental health. Attention seekers, I don't think they have a name for that per se. Do y'all know if I'm like, I haven't looked that up and really went far into it, but I noticed that's a thing for people. Make the one against your aura your enemy, so to speak, or ignore them. I'm sounding like my Air Force officer father doing the mental ninja Olympics on the brain. That is true. It's either you can do one or two things. When you have people like that, right? You can either ignore them and take away their attention, and that hurts them worse than anything. When you don't speak their name, when you don't give them the attention they want, they'll throw a temper tantrum, like a 2-year old child, because they didn't get what they wanted. If you black them out and make them to where they have no attention, that hurts them worse than anything you could do to take away that attention, to take away what you get what I'm saying. It's like That's the most hurtful shit for them. Like, to exactly, Mr. Kenny. Think of it this way: when your toddler throws a tantrum, you don't give them attention. They stop eventually. Now, I'm gonna say that some people don't stop. It makes them rev up, but it does hurt them. Like, they're like, why ain't they talking about me? Why aren't they saying my name? I want them to say my name. So they'll try to reach for you more to get you to say their name, to get you to do those things, because that's what they ultimately want. And to take the rug out from a narcissist, you don't give in to them. You take away that attention. You don't give it to them. You don't give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. If you take it away, they're like, oh, crap. Have you ever noticed when everybody's quiet, they always try to ramp up and pull you back in? Have you ever noticed that people like that will always try to pull you back in? That's true, Mr. Kenny. Most of the time they get mad that you don't give them attention because they want you to give it to them. You live rent free in their head. That's true. I'm going to say this. I know I live rent free in a couple folks' head, and I don't give a fuck. Let me live rent free. You ain't living in mine. When I turn off this, the only people that I care about are the people that actually come into my chat, and I worry about y'all. Other than that, if you're talking shit, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't watch you. I don't go check shit out. I'm not looking at anything you're on. Do you know the only time I hear about things that are said about me is when people send it to me? That's it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I do have people who look out for my best interest, and if something's said crazy enough that they think I need to speak on it, they'll send it to me. Other than that, I'm not going to watch you. I'm not giving you an ounce of my time because you're not worth it. You're totally not worth my time. I'm not wasting my day on you. I got better shit to do. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I know, right, Mr. Kenny? Ain't it fun living rent free in other people's head? And you know it's crazy when they watch you to the point of watching everything that you do, whether you make a left turn or a right turn, when they have to pay attention to every little thing you do. And they're watching you every 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? To make sure, oh, did they talk about me? Did they talk about me? Did they say my name? Oh my God, what did they say? And then here's the fucked up shit. When people who do that because they're watching for their masters, and yes, I said your masters because you're literally technically a slave to that person doing everything they want you to do, um, so that you can run back and tell like a 2-year-old child. Um, at least tell the stories correctly. I find that a lot of people who do that actually amp up and lie about what is said. See, a lot of people around here, though, they don't just tell you what was said about you, they show you. They're like, hey, look at this shit. Watch it for yourself so you can say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? But when people like to tell stories on others and lie, or even about themselves, this person attacked me and that person attacked me and nobody did, it's because they want the attention from the people that are in their group. See, if people around here don't lie about what was done to them, right? They tell the truth about what was done to them. Why? Because they don't have a reason to lie to make it seem so much more than what it is. But when people lie about what was done to them and add to the story, it's because they want to, first off, make themselves seem to be the victim when they're not. And on top of that, they want to make you seem like a worse person and they want to stretch the truth. And a lot of times it's because they didn't actually watch it themselves. Somebody else did, and that person lied to them. You know how in grade school, I don't know if y'all ever did this in grade school. You remember where the teacher would tell she would make a line of students and she would tell the first person the story. And by the time it got to the 20th person, the story had completely changed. That's usually the way that goes. You see what I'm saying? Good morning, my cut and shoot beautiful. How you doing, gorgeous? We talking about crazy motherfuckers this morning and how they projecting all their insecurities and bullshit onto other people. Same, same, Mr. Kenny. I'm not on YouTube 24/7. I got shit to do. I am sorry that I'm a busy person who has a family and a life, and I got to go touch grass and cook and clean and take care of animals and people and things that I love. So I'm not able to watch everything, not all the time. And so there are going to be things. I'm only one person, so I could try to be in 20 places at once, but sometimes that's not possible. You know what I mean? Hey, my crazy boy, I told you that night. Crazy boy, what did you have for supper? I saw you last night, girl. You was funny as hell. That was funny. That was funny. Hey, Mr. Ruben Sanchez, or should I say Dr. Sanchez? Dr. Sanchez, y'all. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Also, I've totally said everything the supposed doctor said because I read it off of Google and it sounded like his ass was reading it off of Google too. In fact, I've showed the Google articles while reading it to y'all about narcissism and narcissists and gaslighters. I'm telling you, Mr. Baby Shark, I'm gonna tell you, I do the same thing sometimes. Hey, Jasper Rocks, home base, how you doing, love? I hope you're having a good morning. I hope you're having a good one. Oh, that wasn't you. Oh, but I caught you on the counter. It wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. She heard the screams get louder. She said until it was over. And she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, love on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, never took her eyes off me. I don't know why, but it made the Shaggy song come to my head, y'all. I don't know why, but it wasn't me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jasper. I think that I also subscribed to you. I think it was over there at Arky's house. Let me make sure, though. Let me make sure. Because I always try to subscribe back, even if you're not starting a channel right now or you're going to start a channel. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that because I like to support people, you know? Support, support, support. It's what I do. Okay. I made sure I was subscribed also. So I've subscribed. Did. I hope everybody in here is having an amazing day. Um, Child, Mr. King, I went on vacation one time for 2 weeks. I came back and I swear to God, it feels like I missed everything had happened while I was on vacation. It's like, here's the crazy part. Nothing happens when I'm around. But when I go on vacation or I take a nap or, something like that, everything fucking happens. Everything. Like if I have to take time off from doing something or something, it seemed like everything happened at once. I swear to God. Is it not like, do y'all not feel like if y'all try to take a nap or are you busy doing something, you come back, you're like, what the fuck just happened? I love how the boom signal, because if you actually type in that specific emoji, it's boom, like ooh, boom, shaka laka laka laka. Like when ooh, snap, it's literally an expression they think is a gunshot thing. The fuck you mean? Are you so stupid? Literally, if you're in your emoji thing, right, and you click on it, and you put in BOOM, that emoji is going to pop up. That means boom. That means like, you know, like when it's an expression, right? It's like, boom, there it is. That's it. Boom. Yeah. That's what that emoji means, dumbass. Let me actually Google that so I can show y'all. What does the boom emoji mean? Explosion or impact. The emoji, also known as collision or fireworks, represents an explosion or impact. It can be used to convey excitement, amazement, or surprise, and is often used in social media posts, text messages, and online conversations. So I'm going to show you this right quick because some people don't know what that emoji means. This is what that emoji actually means. It's called Google. You can Google anything. It means explosion or impact. The emoji, also known as collision or fireworks, represents an explosion or impact. It can be used to convey excitement, amazement, or surprise. It is often used in social media posts, text messages, and online conversations. This is what the actual emoji means. Okay? It's okay. It's like a bomb blowing up. It's like, woo, you know what I'm saying? It's like saying wow. It's to denote wow. Okay? Let me show you. We're going to scroll down here. And this is the meaning of it. Okay? Collision emoji is a fire comics like image of collision or exploding bomb. In most cases, it is used instead of wow to denote any strong emotion, good or bad, like shock, surprise, or happiness. It may also be used to underline some mind blowing facts, even or experiences. Sometimes it's used together with the pistol emoji to symbolize a shot. This may be used to convey hate or deep disappointment. On this, oh, I don't know why that even happened. Y'all, I hate ads. Shit, stop sending me ads. Um, it is unlocked when the user's Snapchat score reaches 50,000 people. Like, these are examples. Let me show you what examples are, because some people don't even know what an example is. This is examples of how that emoji is used. Okay? My new boots are bomb. Examples. These are examples, okay? And you can use many different combinations to go with it. This can mean war, accident, buzzer beater, brooder shafter, the underworld. What the hell are you doing? Car accident, explode, fireworks for the holiday, crash, impossible task, conflict, diamond. I mean, it can be used in combination, but it means whether it's a strong emotion, whether good or bad, it's to denote a strong emotion. Hello. Hello, do you not know what emojis mean? It can mean something'sabomb.com, or it can mean it blowed ass. Okay? And it sucked ass. It can literally mean that you suck ass. I'm just saying. Hey, the hood table, love, my beautiful. Hello. Hey, Miss Angela. Hey, Mr. Ty. I love examples. So um I hope you have a good day, Twist Star Love. Have you a good one. Yeah, but it's okay to say that you're going to hit someone in their vag and wish death on their child. Yeah, that's totally okay because somebody using an emoji. Oh my God, the emoji's going to take my life away, y'all. It's totally emoji. Someone's going to slap me in the face because they did the wave. Hi, hey, you know, that's totally means they're going to smack me when they do the wave, you know. What up, Sislo? But totally, if somebody uses an emoji that looks like the wave symbol, it means they're going to smack me. If they use, like, think about if you had to take every single emoji and tried to make it into a negative thing. Think about that. Let me get on the emoji thing and see how many we can turn into a negative. So if I'm sitting here looking at the people emojis, right? And the hand ones, let's say specifically the hand ones at this moment, um, then I could say if you're giving me the peace sign, you're possibly flipping me off, right? Trying to basically take every emoji and making it evil. If you're giving me the Klingon sign, I guess you're trying to say you want to scissor me. If you're giving me the pinch sign, it means that you're saying I have a little willy, like this one right here. If you're saying you're pointing at me, you must be, laughing or doing something. Like, dude, every single emoji is not a bad emoji. Like, I'm just saying that means a little bit of time. Like, duh. Y'all, some folks need Jesus. Or actually, they need more than Jesus. They need mental health evaluations. But some of those motherfuckers, if they got mental health evaluations, may be put in a crazy hospital. I'm just saying. Get your hands off my biscuits. That's what Miss Roddy said. Stole someone's badge. I heard that wrong, darn. I mean, I guess people saying hey in the chat with the waving emoji want to smack me upside the head or something. I don't know. Hey, Miss Jill, how you doing? You got to be one crazy mofo to try to read into what a emoji means. Like, hello. We need to start talking in emoji talk, and that would just be hilarious. Let's see if they can even figure out what the fuck we mean, because them dumbasses, I swear to God. Oh, I know you such a good baby. I tell you, I know you so beautiful. Y'all, my dogs are so spoiled. I love them though, and they know it. They know it too. I know that, my baby. You gonna take your nap? You gonna go see? You don't had your little 5 minutes of running around like an idiot. Now you're gonna have your mid morning nap. Then you're gonna have your midday nap. Then your afternoon nap. Then you gotta wake up, eat again, and then take your afternoon nap before you go to bed. I know. I know, but yeah, get you some sleep. That phone be getting you. I have the four on the inside, the two that I'm still trying to find homes. So basically, I have six right now. But technically, I only have four. I'm still trying to find the two girls a home. It's hard to find them a home. It really is. Sometimes it's really hard to find them a home. What was I trying to look up? Y'all done forgot what the hell I was doing. I forgot. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, I love that one, Watcher. Y'all, um, if y'all didn't know, Miss Watcher just posted a thing about 4 hours ago. It says, disliking me is so valid. I probably confronted you or your inappropriate behavior while everyone is around you validates it. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now. Most of the people that are over here in the fuck around and find out sector literally just disliked someone's behavior and spoke up about it. And so, what you're saying that it is okay for that person to then dox, go after innocent family members, go after the dead, and do all those things because they did not agree or did not like the words that was coming out of somebody's mouth and disagreed with it and had an opinion. But because they had an opinion, Not that they attacked the person or did this and that and the next thing, because that's what you're claiming, but that's not all true. Um, because I never attacked said person, bothered their family, took it offline, did any of that shit. But because I had a disagreement with it, I disagreed with what you said out of your mouth and didn't like it. It was okay to attack my child. It was okay to call CPS. It was okay to dox me. It was okay to do all those terrible things. It was okay because Miss Angela didn't agree for him to make fun of her special needs nephew. It was okay to talk about Miss Marine's dead husband because they disagreed. Because someone disagrees with another person's actions does not give you the right to do those things. But that's what y'all are justifying and saying. You're justifying or trying to justify it. There is no justification. And I would not justify anybody over here doing some shit like that. I would have something to say with them. Now, would I necessarily say it on here? Right? No. I could possibly talk to them behind the scenes about it. Here's the thing, right? So, not all of us agree with everything that everybody does, correct? But we're grown up enough to, hey, I need to pull you aside and have a conversation. There is no justification for certain actions. I hate to tell you, no matter what you try to do, you be sending them all the emojis. They'd be like, Mama, what you trying to say? I was like, oh my God, shit, strong, peeking, dog, I'm sick, call the ambulance, stop, 100, boot, I need some chocolate and some boots and some money and some food, and then I'll be dancing, and then I'll be happy. It'd be like, oh shit. See what it is in that statement. You saying, bring mama some money, some food, and maybe let me go shopping and I'll be straight. But some shit just went down and I don't feel too good and I need to go. You need to get me some food and bring it over. That's what that emoji symbolizes, all that shit. You getting on my motherfucking nerves. Bring me some food. To me, I think that's the best. I liked your funniness last night to all of y'all because you were poking fun, but not in a vicious, malicious way. There's a difference. You be just be sending them random emojis and they be trying to figure it out and they still ain't figured out that you sending random emojis and it don't mean shit, but they think it means shit. They be like, what mama trying to say? I'm trying to figure this out. You just be randomly picking emojis and so it don't mean shit at all, but they think it does. Don't make me buy more members. I'm gonna tell you this. I am very appreciative for all super chats, super stickers, cash apps, memberships, but it doesn't make or break me, right? And I don't count the amount of members I have. I'm thankful for everyone that I do have, but I don't go back there and make that like I don't count my numbers. I don't count all that shit, right? Because here's the thing, that comes and goes, right? Memberships comes and goes, right? Some people have them, some people don't, and it's okay. It thank you for all the support, and you should be appreciative of supporters, but not make it your whole goal in life, and that's the only reason you do shows. If that makes any sense, like be very appreciative for people like having supporting your channel, but it shouldn't be your only goal in life. You get what I'm saying? because if it is, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, the Hood Table. I watched that interview, and that dude needs to get got. Like, first off, y'all forgave him, and then he just still did the shit that he did. Oh my God. And then using other people's photos of their food to try to drum up business. That dude needs to have his business license taken away. Somebody needs to contact the Better Business Bureau on that motherfucker. I don't know if y'all have done that to Hood Table, but y'all can get his business license taken away, and he has to have a business license in order to be doing what he's doing. And so I don't know, but if I was y'all, I would contact the Better Business Bureau for false advertisement and all that other good shit. I would have his business license stricken from him because doing that to people and scamming people, so not cool. So not cool to scam people. Here's the thing. Y'all remember when I had my roastathon when I was roasting pictures? I need to do that again, speaking of which. I need to do a roastathon on pictures again. We need to do that again one day and just put up random pictures and roast the shit out of them. Even if we want to do our own pictures and roast each other, we need to do that again. We need to do a roastathon, y'all. That'd be so much fun. I just got to figure out a day when we're all free and shit like that. And we need to do another roastathon and just roast the shit out of everybody. That's fun. And here's the thing, when you roast the pictures, you're not it's not to be taken as serious. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? It's not to be taken as seriousness. If you take it serious, that's on you, but it's not supposed to be serious. Like, I make fun of myself all the time. You've got to be able to do that to make light of things. But we need to do a roastathon one day. That'd be fun again to do the picture thing again. Ooh, yep, lawsuits. Yep, lawsuits work, and contacted the Better Business Bureau, and also the Better Business Bureau can block him for ever getting another business license of that type in the future. Um, some people can't take a joke. That's true. That's true. It wasn't like it was done with malicious intent. There is a difference between a roast and a gag and a funny, right? And then to have, to attack someone or be malicious. That wasn't malicious. In my fact, y'all were poking fun. Oh my God, the racism of there, Miss Angela. That was the part that got me. I'm like, damn, that's some racist ass shit. Y'all motherfuckers are supporting that shit. I can't do racism. I cannot do the threats. I cannot do people making fun of people's dead family members. I cannot condone anybody dragging children of any kind. Like, why would you let somebody get up on a panel and talk about people's innocent family members that have nothing to do with the beef and to talk about children, innocent children? Would they want that done to their family members? See, here's the question when you ask people and they can't never give you a complete answer, because no, the answer is no. They're not going to tell you the truth. They would not want that done to them, but it's okay to do it to you because you're not friends with them, or you're not cool with them, or you have a disagreement with them, or you don't like something they do, right? But that's okay, because what's for me is for me, and it doesn't matter about you, right? And I think that I agree with Lefty when he said that should be straight across the board. Shouldn't accept that from either side. Hey, Miss Tracy, good morning, love. I hate to tell her, but you can't. If you're trying to sue somebody else, but you're allowing it to be done on your panel, that makes you a hypocrite. Because I don't talk about people's innocent family members, and a lot of people here don't. I don't talk about people's children. or their families. You get what I'm saying? So if that is your moral standing and you don't want it done to you, don't do it unto others. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. Pretty much. If you don't want it done to you, don't do it to other people. Point blank, period. Very simple. Very simple. You don't hear me doing those things because I don't agree with those things, right? So that's what they call him, Mr. Amarius, because I was reading Miss Josie's books, and so sometimes with the nicknames, I have to figure out who is who. If y'all don't have Miss Josie's books, you totally should get them. I'm just saying they had a lot of information in them that you might need to know. And I can't wait till she comes out with the third book, y'all. It's gonna leave some new information. You know what I mean? But it does kind of let you know what's been going on for the last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or whatever. You get what I mean? It gives you like a defining start if you're not from the mob tube. It kind of helps you understand who the players are, what's happened, all that other shit. And I do believe that she did it in such a way that it is from her perspective. That is true, right? But I think she was very fair in a lot of the ways because she did put in the good points with the bad points, if that makes any sense. And which she did not have to do on the people she don't like, but she still did it. So I think they were very fair, in my opinion. Fair assessments. Walter, I think you need to come out with a book about the fuck around and find out sector and the things y'all have all went through in the last uh, 3 years. I think you need to do a book, a historical book, and the history. The history. That would be pretty interesting. I'm just saying. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea with timelines and everything, Watcher. Get everybody together, kind of get their stories and shit, put them in there. Hold on, what did you send? And who did you send it to? Was it sent to me? Oh, you was just sent something that makes this whole thing even funnier. What was you sent, child? Don't leave us in the dark. Yeah, Danny said she wants to write her own section of the book. Hey, maybe that's what Watcher could do. She could write her section and then Miss Danny from her and Miss Betty from herself and so on and so forth and compile it into one neat little transcript. That would be good. Well, a lot of people don't know if y'all look into the Cardi B situation with Tasha K. When Tasha K said that Cardi B had the herpes and Cardi B didn't have the herpes, she actually sued and won by doing that. If you claim you're a news network, you cannot falsely report news. See, I never claimed I was a news network, right? But if you try to claim you're a news network and you report the news wrongly and actually slander someone, you are responsible in a court in the court, quite literally, and can be sued with a civil lawsuit because you reported wrong information and incorrect information. And you're supposed to put out a story saying you did, right? I never claimed I was a news network child. Huggies, Dr. Creole Love. Um, when you get a little extra time, baby girl, we need to go over and make sure in your studio that everything's turned on and everything, just to make sure you get your memberships and all that shit. Miss Danny would like to retract her statement. She said, no, actually, I changed my mind. I think it would be funny to know how ridiculous my story sounds to another person. The Cash App that's up on screen, Miss Raditha, her puppy dog had to go to the vet, and so therefore it's to help her with vet bills. Her puppy dog had to go to the vet, and the vet bills are mounting. She had a lot of vet bills that came in, and it went squarely on her shoulders. It's just her puppy dog, and her kitty cat. So it's a lot for one person to take care of because she needed $300 just for one vet bill, right? So it's just to help with vet bills, pretty much. That's all. Also, thank you for the $5. But that's what the Cash App up on the screen is for. It's for a puppy dog who had to go into the docties. And, vet bills are expensive. They're not cheap. Everybody knows that. I told Ruben he's mad that Ruben still has use of the leg he injured. Oh, damn, Danny. You went for the low blow, boo. You went for the low blow. Oh, yeah, Geraldine put out a PSA. If y'all don't, I've been telling him, Watcher. I told him this morning, do you want me to play the PSA, Watcher of Crazy? Because I'll put out the PSA if it needs to be put out. There is somebody running around trying to smack people into coochie cats and backhand folks into coochie cats. I don't know why somebody. Okay, I'm gonna play Watcher's PSA, y'all. Yeah, thank you, Mosh. Yeah, it does all add up, and you got to think about when you have like doctors, vet bills for your puppy dog. It does that shit. It cost me $200 some just to get my dog fixed. I'm gonna tell you that it hit us hard in the pocketbook, and feeding the other two that we rescued is hitting us hard in the pocketbook. I'm just saying, because you got to think big dogs don't just eat a tiny amount; they eat like 2 to 3 cups a day. We're going through damn 40 pounds of dog food in a week. You know what I'm saying? So it does hit in the pocketbook when you have to try to do vet things. So I'm gonna also I got to call around to these different vets to see if anybody can help me with that situation of getting those two that we have on the back porch, about getting them fixed, because I can't afford to get them fixed. That'd be $400 for those two, and they're not my dogs. I'm trying to find them a home, but they need to be fixed before, because like nobody wants them because of that. You know what I'm trying to say? So like I'm going to call to the Humane Society and talk to them about that, because I'm pretty much fostering. I need help with the fostering is what I need. So I'm going to try to talk to my local Humane Society and see if they can help in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way, if I'm not keeping them and I'm not trying to keep them, that I can afford that even in the first fucking place. That'd be like $500. You know what I'm saying? So like, dog, I don't have that kind of money just laying around. Hold on. I got to do this for the one time. Hold on. Y'all know I got to do it. This is for Mr. Ruben.
Blah.
Hold on. Let me turn up the volume.
Blah.
Also, we got to hear it, Watcher, right quick.
I'm going to fuck you guys. I'm going to fuck you. Fuck you guys. My God. Oh my God. Fuck about you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is. Yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
Blah.
Had to do that for the one time. All right, so we're gonna listen to this PSA right quick. I'm gonna share this PSA from Geraldine, y'all. This is from our beautiful Geraldine. She's got a PSA that she needs to be let out. And this is my cousin, y'all, long lost cousin on Uncle Cletus' side, thrice removed. And we're gonna listen to our cousin Geraldine. Okay, let me make sure this volume's all the way up so everybody can hear it.
Hi, it's Girl Geraldine. And look, I'm just here with a real quick PSA. There's this crazy weirdo guy running around in a mask, and he's wanting to backhand people in their pajamas. I don't even know what the hell is going on here anymore, but y'all be on the lookout. He was saying something about an explosion emoji being threatening physical violence, but I think slapping somebody in their vagina is even more violent than that. Oh my God, I just don't know about the debauchery here on these YouTube streets. But anyways, you guys keep your eyes wide open, and if you see him, then you make sure that you hit him in the scrotum before he can get your vagina. Okay, ladies? All right. Thank y'all so very much. This has been a PSA announcement from your girl, Geraldine. Y'all go back to your regular scheduled day, okay? And we'll see you again real soon. Y'all come back now, you hear? Geraldine, over and out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've already served Watcher Crazy over. It's called business interference. And so, they've done that. They've also, well-known local, contacted the OTT. They've contacted the Screen Actors Guild. They've contacted anybody that we do business with to try to damage our business.
They've contacted my arena football team.
They've tried to contact Barnes & Nobles before. They've tried to put up fake reviews. The only thing to do with these lowlifes, like, I'm not going to punch Watcher Crazy. I'm just going to backhand her figuratively. That's how I do it. I'm going to smack her in that, backhand her in that sloppy vagina she has. Because she don't have the courage to do anything to me. She had the chance. She didn't show up in last month. She's a coward.
What man invites women? And that's why I say man. What man tries to invite a woman to a fight? I mean, I don't know any real man that tries to fight any woman. I don't know about that. I ain't never heard of a man trying to backhand a woman in the vagina. What up, Miss Justice? And what up, Miss Joy? I don't know why I just said Miss Justice. That spent you on my brain because I was trying to say hey to Miss Joy. She just walked in the room, y'all. But I don't know any man who wants to slap any woman in the vagina like that. So we have a vagina smacker on the loose, y'all. And see what had happened was in retrospect, they want to touch your vaginas. So please protect your vaginas at all costs. Wear your vagina cup to protect the vagina. Okay? All right. PSA announcement out. Please protect your vaginas. I don't know why any man want to hit a woman in the vagina like that, but do Jesus. I'm clutching my pearls, y'all. I mean, I know I like to bite people because Charlie bit me. You know, Charlie likes to bite people because it's really fun to bite somebody. But it also hurts. It you know, when Charlie bit me, it really hurt. That hurts, Charlie. Charlie bit me. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. I don't bite people who can give me the rabies. I don't need the rabies in my life, okay? And I ain't gonna bite somebody that I can get something from, okay? So I only bite if I like you. If I don't like you, I'm not biting you because I don't want to get the rabies, and I don't want to have to go to the doctor and explain to him why I got the herpes or the three letters, the house in Virginia. I don't want to go to the doctor and explain that I bit some nasty ass motherfucker and came up with a disease I can't get rid of. All right. But protect your vaginas at all costs, ladies. I don't think that they are able to do that, Miss Justice, because I think their old ladies are running away from them. See what had happened was, in retrospect, they ain't getting none. Ain't nobody touching their little willy, and ain't nobody giving them head. That's why they some motherfuckers that is really unhappy. Do Jesus, okay? And the church said, maybe go get your dick sucked and you might be in a happier mood. I'm just saying. It seemed like you ain't getting no dick sucked enough. I'm just sorry for you. That's why you so fucking unhappy and got to try to fuck with other people because you ain't getting your dick sucked. We know your old ladies don't even hug you at night. They just like, oh, damn, there's that motherfucker again. I don't like his ass anyway. But you know what? Maybe we can make it work. Motherfuckers ain't got no damn job. They ain't got shit to do. That's why they over here messing with other people. And they got fired on their day off like Craig did on Friday for stealing some boxes. Maybe if they got high more, they'd be happier people. Shit, somebody need to send them some edibles or something. Might slow the motherfuckers down a little bit or something. Just saying. Just saying. Let me say a prayer real quick. Dear Heavenly Sweet Baby Jesus, 8 pound, 9 ounce baby Jesus, could you please help those crazy motherfuckers to get some head in their life? So, dear Lord, they might be happier and not so hateful. Dear Lord, can you show them what the green is and let them puff past one good time, dear Lord? Maybe they might be better people. Dear Lord, can you make sure that nobody gets hit in their vagina and that nobody wants to hit somebody and think about somebody's vagina? Because if that's all they think about is somebody's vagina and somebody's pee-pee, dear Lord, that's all they think about. You need to cleanse their mind of all that evil wrongdoing, dear Lord. And dear sweet baby Jesus, 8 pound, 9 ounce baby Jesus, if you could possibly clear their search history so the FBI don't find out that they're looking at some really fucked up shit. And dear Lord, take all the penis shots out of their phone because they really love dick. And they really love penises and vaginas, and they like having them all on their phone and thinking about all the ladies and the gentlemen's in a nasty, dirty way. Dear Lord, clear their mind of all that nasty wrongdoing, dear Lord. And if you could just smack them upside the head one good time, thank you so much, 8 pound, 9 ounce, 10 ounce, baby Jesus. And maybe help them, the one-tooth wonders and the halitosis breath, and the motherfuckers not washing their ass, dear Lord. Please help them. They need to clean their ass and take a good shower. And can you please make sure they don't use the same rag on their ass and on their face so they don't walk around here with ass face. Dear sweet baby Jesus. And teach them what a water pick is. And dear sweet baby Jesus, if you could please have these motherfuckers brush their teeth so they don't walk around here with halitosis breath. Dear heavenly baby, sweet baby Jesus. Thank you so much. And in your name is amen. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to say my prayers. Free side is the best side. Hey, Donna. Yeah, 6 pound, 9 ounce baby Jesus. Good morning, way up, dude. I had to say my prayers, that these motherfuckers don't walk around here with ass face. Because we got a lot of motherfuckers walking around here with some stanky asses. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. That we don't have smell-o-vision on YouTube. Thank you, Jesus, we can't catch bugs from YouTube. Thank you, Jesus, that they can't come through the screen, because some of these motherfuckers walking around this motherfucker, they got the cockroaches, the body lice, and all that shit in between. Also, thank you, dear sweet baby Jesus, we can't catch, the scabies from some of these motherfuckers because they ain't living right. Whew. Yeah, I got that from Ricky Bobby. That's a joke, Miss Jill. It's not really. I'm not really praying that to Jesus. It's from the show Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. And I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'm gonna jump on you like a spider monkey. Okay, sorry. I might be jacked up on Dr. Pepper, and my ADHD might be really messing up right about now. So see what had happened was, in retrospect, I need to take my ADHD meds. Yeah, no, I ain't really using Jesus for no bullshit. Jesus knows it. Jesus knows me. He knows I ain't really using him for some bullshit. No, I ain't gonna do that. No, it's from the movie. It's from the TV movie show. When they at the table and that's why it specifically says 8-pound, 9-ounce sweet baby, dear little baby Jesus in the manger. It's from the movie. No, I wouldn't pray to Jesus for some bullshit like that. Although I do pray to Jesus that some of these people learn how to wash their ass correctly. Because that is something that we need. Some of these motherfuckers stay online entirely too long and do not wash their asses. I'm just saying. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Anyways, thank y'all about that. Yeah, no, you should totally listen. It's kind of funny, Miss Gio. I wasn't trying to, I don't do blasphemous situations like that. I don't do that. No, it's yeah, joking. Okay, I'll drop the links. Let me copy. Let me post it, and then I gotta pin it for those who may or may not want to come up and talk shit about people. You never know. Let me stop sharing that PSA. Let me go over here and pin this link. Pin message. All right, so it's pinned. I did it. Woohoo! Make sure I'm over here where I could get to the thing or whatnot, just in case. Let me make sure this is you. I know it is, but I gotta check. Yes, it is. Hey, Miss Justice.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Okay. I laughing my butt off for 2 days. I'm on Medicaid in United for my stroke. I work before that. I was licensed as a pharmacy technician before I had my stroke. I'm on Medicaid. I wonder if the creator that worked at the carnival no, I wonder if the boy in the background screaming bloody murder at the fearless leader worked. No, I don't think so. So maybe if we had homes with cockroaches running around with a boner on it across the street, I wonder if I'm so mad as fuck, but I laughed my ass off the past few days. Ugh.
Oh yeah, no. Here's the thing, Miss Justice. They don't have a job at all. They didn't work as hard as you did. You know what I'm saying? And they have the cockroaches crawling across the screen and going, what, whoop, party over here, party over there.
Jesus Christ. And I wonder if on the content creator is on Medicaid, there was some shots that help you lose weight because I'm on them.
Yep, that Ozempic, baby.
No. Before my stroke, I was 222 pounds. Today, I'm 131 pounds. The shot, Monjaro, help you lose weight. Maybe if the other content creator, diabetes, his sugar is so high. What the fuck? Ugh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Miss Justice. I was just letting you speak, babes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is crazy where they always keep bringing up, and lying about that email, which I've read multiple times.
Yes. I'm so done with the email that I sent to his team. He blames everybody else but me. But, okay. So, show us your house. The two brothers, show us your house, because I've already shown mine on Charlie's and Watcher's panel. I've already shown mine. Show us your
and
house.
You've showed Joe face, and you've sat there and been real about it. You've got a beautiful home, Miss Justice. And I'm gonna say this right now. I've showed part of my back. I've not showed the entirety of everything, but like, we're not ashamed of where we live. We don't, they try to claim that we all live in like shacks or abandoned properties or all this other bullshit that they like to claim. But what about yours? You want us to show everything and prove things, but you don't do that. So how are you going to tell somebody else to prove something when you don't do it your damn self?
Yep. Because Watcher's shown her mother's house. Reuben case. Ha. Watcher showed her house. So screw you.
You mean, let me do it for the one time.
Blah.
I love that one. Hey Arky, how you doing, beautiful?
Okay. Love to all and love to Charlene and James. Your wife love you. So screw all of the brothers.
Fingers in the air, kiss both. No, I wouldn't tell them to kiss our ass cheeks, but we don't want their nasty ass mouths around us. Huggies, Miss Justice, my sassy pants.
Bye.
Bye. I would tell some people to kiss my butt, then I think about it, and I don't want their mouths near my ass. I'm just saying. Ain't no telling where their mouths been, because we know that some people like to be light losers and go to the, the glory holes and all the things. And no, thank you. We're cool on that. I don't want to get something that Ajax won't rub off. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and Miss Justice and kick you from the StreamYard because it's still saying you're up here. That way you you know what I'm saying, can, because I think it's just got you up here. You know what I mean? That way you won't have to you know, worry about that. There we go. I did, Miss Justice. Because it was just saying you was still up here, girl, and you wasn't. I'm going to say that them infusions ain't no joke, Arky. Ain't no joke at all, girl. And I hope you feel better because I know that shit makes you feel like hell. Them damn infusions ain't no damn joke. You can breathe now. Did you finally come back to the light, Mr. Rubin? Did you finally, did you see the light there for a minute? At least you didn't get lost in the desert. I mean, you ain't a poor little tink that gets lost in your own environment. You know, you from the desert and you know how to get around. It's not that hard. I mean, hello. I don't get lost in the woods and I'm from the woods, so I'm just saying. I'm going to make some burgers today, y'all. I'm going to cook some burgers. That's what I'm going to do in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to slap her in the vagina. I'm not going to slap her in the vagina. I don't go around slapping people's vaginas or threatening to slap people in the vaginas. I don't know why somebody wants to slap somebody in the damn vaginas, y'all. I don't know why. I hope you have a good day, Mr. MRH. But I don't know why somebody wants to slap somebody in the damn vagina. Like, why are you trying to slap somebody in the vagina? Oh, snap. Right. Spit on it and slap it. What the fuck? Like, don't abuse the vagina, okay? We don't do vagina abuse over here, okay? Yeah, Miss Heidi, somebody said they was going to slap Watcher in her vagina. In her sloppy vagina. They were going to backhand. The exact wording was, and I quote, I might backhand her in her vagina, in her sloppy vagina. And I quote, that was the quote, I might backhand her in her sloppy vagina. That was the exact words. That was the exact words. And I quote. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's some bullshit, ain't it, Miss Heidi? Somebody want to go around, hey, shit, show love. Somebody want to go around smacking people in the vaginas and shit. Like, oh my God, why you want to smack somebody in a damn vagina? That's wrong, bro. Don't be slapping folks in the vaginas. Oh yeah, wouldn't even be able to find it though. Has he ever actually seen one? I don't think he even knows how to properly do anything to the vaginas, and I think his wife is probably extremely unhappy, or his girlfriend, because she's not getting satisfied like she should. And I don't think he is. I think he's one of those motherfuckers that do some crazy shit. And how would he even know if it's sloppy? That's right, Miss Heidi. He don't know. It would be the realest one he's ever touched. I think he'd be playing around with them ones you see online, you know, the fake ones. He watched entirely too much PORN or corn, as you would say, because if he thinks that's what all women's vaginas look like, he don't know what a real vagina looks like. I think he's touched more badussy than he ever has a vagina. But I think he may be the bottom. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Here's my question for y'all. Do y'all think he gives bottom energy or top energy? Because I think it's bottom energy. Yeah, I think he has a pocket Uzi. And he got it from Amazon. I think he got it from Temu. I think he has the Temu one. He didn't even get good enough to go to Amazon. He went to Temu, dog. He got the Temu pocket Uzi, the Temu vagina, Temu vagina. I say the same thing, Watcher. I believe it's bottom energy. And you know them motherfuckers like ass to mouth. I'm just saying. There's some nasty motherfuckers. I don't want a shitty breath. I am not having shitty teeth or shitty mouth. I'm sorry. I'm not walking around here like that. You know they like to eat the groceries. I'm just saying. I don't do that. Hey, Mr. Mike, what's up? He's like, what the fuck did I just walk into? He's like, what the fuck did I just walk into? You know, do Jesus. I can't be dealing with that. Yeah, I gotta rewatch it too, Mr. Mike. I'm about 30 or 45 minutes in. We don't do all that. We don't do all that. I think they be over there. That's why I say they have ass mouth and ass breath and ass face. I'm just saying. Hold on just a minute, y'all. They did a skit last night, Arkies, on Leanne's. And we have basically Mr. Rubin was the doctor. Then we have somebody as Connie the coupon, and then Christine, and then well-known locale, Mr. Repeat, and like everybody was playing a character last night, if that makes sense, doing a comedy skit. So that's what it is. Everybody was doing a comedy skit on there. While we was over there chilling, they was doing some comedy skits. And there's some really upset people to the point that they want to smack Watcher in her vagina. Oh, I'll actually share the link for that specific video. And you can subscribe to her channel, all this other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that link for those who don't know about that live and want to possibly go watch it and subscribe to the channel. There's the live link to that live. So you can go watch and laugh because they did a really funny skit. It was 3 hours long. So that's why I ain't got to watch the whole thing because I obviously, when I woke up this morning, I had to take the dogs, all that other shit. So I didn't get that far in by the time I started my show. But that's the actual live right there. And you can watch it and whatnot and have some funny laughs because they all play different characters. And somebody got so angry that they wanted to smack Watcher of Crazy in her vagina. So she's got to wear a vagina cup now. And in fact, Watcher, I'm going to look it up for you, girl. We might have to put it on the Amazon, the Amazon wish list, a vagina cup to protect. They do sell those for the vagina. Okay, they do sell the cups like they do for men, but it's for the vagina. And we might need to add that to the Amazon wish list. I'm just saying we might need to add that to the wish list. Okay. We might need to do that. We might need to get you a vagina cup to protect the vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll have to kind of probably, take the one for the growing guard for men's sisters and use it for the women's sisters. It's called a woman's pelvic protector. It is designed to fit female athletes at every level, thanks to a low profile, and anatomically designed made the female frame. So it's called a woman's pelvic protector. So I'm going to see if we can find that on Amazon, and we're going to have to add that to the Amazon wish list to protect your vagina from being smacked. Okay. So they do have that. And you can get it on Amazon. And you can get it. They also have it on Dick's Sporting Goods. Has it, so we may have to order it from Dick's Sporting Goods and send it to you. But you might need a vagina protector. Yeah, it's on the Temu wish list right now. We all need the vagina protectors, y'all. It's a vagina cup to protect the vagina from people wanting to backhand vaginas. And how in the hell would he even know what he trying to claim that Watcher has a sloppy vagina, but how would you know that? You don't know. And secondly, maybe because your badusi is, sloppy, you think her vagina is. We're sorry that you've been reamed out way too many times. Sorry about that. Don't be talking about people's vaginas like that. Yeah, forever now, Mr. Ruben Sanchez is Dr. Sanchez, if y'all didn't know. Dr. Sanchez, we need your professional advice, sir. If somebody wanted to smack somebody in the vagina, let me ask this question. If somebody wanted to smack somebody in the vagina, what kind of mental disorder do they have to have in order to want to smack a lady in the vagina? And they dream about her vagina all the time. Like, what kind of problems do they have, Dr. Sanchez? Because something's wrong there. Hey, Miss Candace. Y'all, welcome back, Miss Candace. We've been worried about you, girl. We love you. I mean, he said backhand, so I would suggest that the hand is open. You get what I'm saying? It's called the spit on that thing disorder. He wanted to backhand the vagina. And Dr. Sanchez says that's called the spit on that thing disorder. And they may have a problem because they want to spit on that thing. Woo cha. They want to spit on that thing disorder and smack the vagina with a backhand. Oh, the Hawk Tui disorder. Oh, so it's the Hawk Tui disorder. Okay, so they have the Hawk Tui disorder.
They give him that Hawk Tui and spit on that thing. You get me?
So they have that disorder. It's also known as the popcorn player pimp hand, or the I'm not doing so well as a pimp hand. I'm not that good at it, so it's the I wish I was a pimp hand, or I'm so bad at vaginas that I think that's how you treat a vagina. So,
Oh no.
I'm ready to be petty today. Hallelujah! Oh my God!
He wants to smack the vagina and backhand the vagina, y'all. We got to protect the vaginas. Protect the vaginas. Vagina lives matter, y'all. Don't be smacking and backhanded the vaginas, okay? Because if you touch the vaginas too much, we may have to... I'm just saying, don't be doing too much. Don't be doing too much. Because we might have to end up calling the bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
Because see what happened was some of these motherfuckers got issues. They got issues. I'm just saying. Oh shit, not 50 times again. Not 50 times again. Oh Lord.
I want to fuck you guys. Want to fuck you. Fuck you guys. Oh my God. Fuck you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is. Yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
And then we gotta throw in a little
Blah.
had to do it. And then this is Charlie right here.
It's soaking wet. Ow.
Bye.
Really dangerous. Okay. I'll go. I'll walk. Wait. Thank you. Go on. Alright, see you soon.
Blah.
I love that soundboard, y'all. I think I have an issue using that soundboard a little too much, but it's fun. It's fun. It is contagious. I'm glad that I can make y'all laugh this morning and smile. And I'm going to go in a minute and I'm going to go laugh and smile and watch Dr. Sanchez go over there and treat these motherfuckers with their contagious diseases. And dear Lord, that's going to be funny too. So if y'all ain't watched it, I suggest y'all to watch that because it is pretty funny. Watcher needs a vagina cup. So if y'all could donate to the Watcher Fund, $ Watcher of Crazy, it is her cash app. She might need to be able to go buy her vagina cup to protect the vagina. Y'all protect the vagina day and all days and every day. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later on these streets. Protect your vagina. Love you. Bye. Also, one time for the last time, I'm going to play this before we go out.
I'm going to fuck you guys. Want to fuck you. Fuck you guys. my God. Fuck about you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is. Yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
Blah.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction, this was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding, come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the T-U-B-E-L-O. I'm reppin' my